Beamish Golf Club is located in just near Stanley, County Durham. We've a senior golf club, ladies and men's, with a thriving junior section. We've got about 650 members. Solar panels were a consideration. At the back end of 2022, we came out of a fixed deal with British Gas for electricity supply, and that moved our unit rate from about 14 pence a unit to about 70 pence a unit, which effectively made an annual increase from about 12,000 a year to about 70,000 a year, which was a figure we couldn't sustain. So we had to look trying to reduce that cost. However, the problem we had was that we didn't have the money and the finance to do it. So we took the decision and looked at the figures. The solar panel investment is more of a long-term plan. It's not going to help us much in the first 2 or 3 years, but once it's paid for, we've got 20, 30 years going forward. So it's a long-term plan for the future of the club going forward. We've just had the first couple of monthly bills for the electricity charges. We were paying in January, February, March this year over £5,000 a month. Since we've negotiated a better rate with British Gas and installed the solar panels, we're now only paying £1,200 a month. However, we do have the cost of the finance to factor into that. So our bills have gone down from about £5,500 a month to £2,000 a month, which is much more manageable. The finance option was effectively the only option. We didn't have the money at the time. Price crisis in the energy market at the end of 2022 hit us fairly quickly. We had no chance to plan, no options to plan, so we didn't have the money available to do that investment. So our only option was to finance it. So we managed to put a finance package together that worked and effectively doesn't cost us anything over and above what we would have paid in electricity costs going forward if we hadn't done it. What we found when we first started looking at finance packages was that it's not a straightforward process to finance solar panels, because from an asset perspective they're not that valuable. It's not the same as buying a vehicle or a machine. So some finance companies weren't keen to assist. However, when I spoke to Bluestone, they understood the process. There was an added complication that we needed to use stage payment drawdowns, and a lot of companies either can't do that or aren't very good at it. But I'm sure if you speak to the supplier, and certainly with ourselves, there wasn't one problem. We're very, very smooth. The work was done inside 4 days, and that was down to the finance being released on time when we wanted it, without any hiccups, and the administration backup was second to none.